RBX did an interview, James, and he had, he was from Snoop's side, from the blue side, but he had mentioned that, Tupac got jumped into the mob, and the interviewer even reiterated and said, "I never heard that he got jumped in." And RBX was like, "Yeah, he got jumped into the mob." Can you explain your opinion on whether he did or didn't, and then can you give some kind of history about who can and who cannot jump somebody into a gang like that?
Well, in our neighborhood, we didn't do that. We didn't do the gang retaliation, 5 homies beating up one. Now, it has happened with the little homies, bringing in a cat to be a part of the little homies, they crew. They have done it. But we didn't start off beating up people to be a part of the hood. So he a good brother, he a cool brother. I met him before, but no, Tupac ain't never been jumped in the hood. Tupac was accepted by Buntry and Trey now. And that was all death row, which is fine. Handle y'all business, do y'all thing. I ain't gonna take nothing away from that. But farthest getting tattoos and all that other shit, it wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to happen like that. So the brother, whoever told him, was wrong. He'd never been jumped in the hood. He never came to the hood and got in the middle of nothing to be a part of our situation. Never happened.
And would you consider, like, some people like say, well, he bought his way in the hood because he was making money off of it.
I ain't gonna even say, I can't even say he bought his way in the hood because he didn't come through the hood like that.
Exactly.
When he came with Suge. He didn't come to the hood like, man, yeah, I want to be whoop de whoop whoop whoop. He didn't come to the hood and say, y'all gotta, man, how do I be down?
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Do you consider Suge a mob member?
More than a Tupac, yes. See,
Less than a who?
Suge was guilty by association. And the only reason why I say he was guilty by association is because he lived there. Suge never hung in the hood banging. Suge ain't never hung in the hood with a pistol.
Exactly.
And got in the car and said, come on, let's go get these niggas.
I agree.
He ain't never got down like that.
Yeah.
Now, the closest Suge came to with the business shit is Ronald and Donald. That's where he learned fuck it from. Them twins, his cousins.
Yeah.
So Suge he didn't play the part.
What did they claim? Did they claim the hood or loot?
No, I didn't. You know what? They was always about their money.
About their money.
They was always about their money. They wasn't on that game banging tip.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But and that was the closest.
Now I have recently heard Ronald use the B word or something like that a few times, and most of his soldiers are from Santana, to be honest.
Well,
but I have heard him use those words.
They're businessmen.
Yeah.
They're businessmen and been for a long, long time.
Yeah.
Way back then. So whatever they get down there, that's they get down.
I got you. Yeah.
I've only known them for you touch one, you touch them both.
Yeah.
You touch Suge, we touch you.
Exactly.
They with the business.
They were. Yeah.
So other than that, if you say Suge, you say Ronald Donald.
Yeah.
That just solidifies the whole thing.
I agree.
But Suge was never the hood dude. Suge never walked the block 15, 10 of us walking through the hood, so-called ourselves patrolling. Cars come by, motherfuckers getting shot at or whatever.
Okay.
No, Suge is from the hood because he lived here, he grew up there.
Okay.
But we can't give him that gangbanging title. We can't say he started off a power rule. We can't say that he earned that position.
Yeah. So it's good to know that, and I never knew that. This first I heard that the mob didn't have that jump in mentality.
No, we didn't do that.
I don't know if too many gangs that ever have it, to be honest. I always just heard it, never really saw it other than in colors, and that's when the Mexicans did it.
Now we were just so different from everything else, I believe. And like I said, I never looked at myself as a leader or one of the shot callers in the hood. We didn't have that. We didn't believe in none of that because everybody did their own thing in their own way. You know, like my brothers. Me and my brothers, we grew up tight. But then when we got to that point, like really on some gang shit, let's say from 1980, Bunchy went his way and started doing his shit. Mob James went and took his shit and elevated to the left and just said, fuck it.
Yeah.
Alton had a certain way of doing him. Timmy had a certain way with his little crew doing Timmy Rue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Mob James just started drinking and just said, fuck it.
So what?
Started drinking and said, fuck it.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember what he said a couple episodes ago.
See,
right?
it's a difference between drinking. I ain't no pass out drunk, falling out and this and that. I would drink and get angry. I would get mad at my surroundings.
And that's all I said in the roll call.
Man, he said James get drunk and this whoop.
One last thing on the Tupac thing. I know how you feel about Tupac claiming it, but do you feel, because people always argue back and forth about this, do you feel like Tupac felt that he was from the mob?
I truly believe that Tupac felt when he was hanging with Buncher and Neckbone them and doing the shit that was going on and balling up his fists and doing what the homies did, that he felt he was a part of that. And he really felt like from and I never mentioned what Buncher said. When Buncher say Tupac was with it how? Oh, motherfucker, he was with it. Nigga, we whooped the whoop, we whooped the whoop. You know what I'm saying? On if you can read between the lines. So, yeah, he felt like he was a part of them. Yeah, he did.
And his actions in the MGM, in my opinion, prove he felt that way. That's my opinion. Hey, John, and because I know you're a historian and you're good with pictures and stuff like that, and I challenge any of you YouTube guys to our subscribers to send to me. If you ever seen a picture out there with a M.O.B. ring on that Tupac was wearing, do you know if it's one?
He had an M.O.B. ring.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
he wore an M.O.B. ring.
There it is.
Yeah.
I knew the answer to that question, but there it is.
I seen him in one.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't big as Suge's. None of our rings was bigger than Suge's. But
y'all didn't make as much money as Suge did. None of y'all did. Suge had money coming from Tupac, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, hit the publishing and all of that. Y'all
where does Suge control come from? And this ain't talking about Suge. Suge control and Suge.
We have a hierarchy here.
No, it ain't a hierarchy. If you come into
I'm talking about with the money thing. I'm talking about the money thing.
Oh yeah, the money is totally his. But I'm saying being fair with the niggas that you fucking with. Because those cats putting their life on the line. Half of the shit that most mob niggas did, you're putting your life on the line and could have sent them back to the penitentiary.
Or penitentiary, yeah. Taking penitentiary.
Exactly.
Taking penitentiary chances.
Ask Suge. I told Suge, you don't have to be a part of this.
We'll take those chances.
That's what we here for.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a part of this. And that's the only thing I know he regret. I should have kicked back and let him handle their business. But him himself had to prove that he was with it too. With those goddamn gorillas.
Yeah.
He couldn't step back and go bam because he didn't want now one of those to say, oh, nigga, yeah. You just stay back. Woo, 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 woo.
I got what you're saying. In fairness to Sugar, you know I went to school with him from elementary, junior high, and high school. Nigga always was a bully. Always was one. Because of, like you said, the cousins, Ronald and Donald. But let's not just say because he had the squad with him. Because I always say, nigga had a squad. A lot of his downfall in the 2000s was because he lost that squad. But the squad that you and Biggie and whoever else want to take credit for bringing around, but I give mainly to you,
Kevin Woods,
K-Dub, and all of them, the squad that y'all brought to him in 90 or 89, all the way until 2001, 2002, nigga had a squad.
And it was me. I think my Bob came, Baby Biggie, Lil Bryant, Kevin Woods, Showboat,
Kenny.
Yeah, rest in peace. Doo-Wop. Certain individuals off and on was.
I mean, we can't slight G and
Well, see, George and them came after.
Yeah. Oh, you talking about the beginning? You talking
George
about the
came
beginning.
after Buntry.
Yeah.
See,
yeah.
Buntry didn't even know shit.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't know that.
Okay,
Buntry,
you was talking about 91.
Yeah, at the
90,
beginning.
I got you.
From 88.
Got you. Oh, it started
From
that far.
88.
Okay.
Yeah, we started in 88.
Okay.
Suge had Fernhill Records.
Yeah, okay.
And me and the little homies started dealing with it. Me and Showboat was the first ones to start going to New York and all that shit with him.
Okay.
North Carolina. And when we came from North Carolina on the plane, it was thundering and lightning. And I said, I'll never fly again. Nigga, fuck you, go wherever you go. I ain't going.
I'll stay in LA.
I'm staying on the ground.
Yeah.
But when it started there, it started with the homies, the little homies that was with it. And Kevin Woods brought a different flavor with Suge, because he was more
Flashy.
Yeah, flashy and calm.
Still flashy, K-Dub.
No, K-Dub with the business. I don't care.
I know he with the business. No, I never take that from K-Dub. But he's flashy, boy.
But that's always been him. He always been a little nigga with money, making money.
He always independent.
Just like the Boomers and the Little Pools and everybody else. See, they don't mention the little riders, the riders in the hood, the youngsters, the little homies.
And later in this episode, we're gonna do a roll call.
Okay, so then Hen Dog and all of them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But
I forgot about
I mean, it's a whole lot to tell.
We mentioned their favorite one, Heron. Yeah, we can go with names.
I mean, Heron, JP. JP was taking the police cars with the homies in them. You know what I'm saying?
That's his brother.
Everybody contribute to something.
Yeah.
So it's hard to just name 5 when you got 25.
Yeah, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But I can name all the weenies.
Yeah. We're going to get to that.
Okay.
We're going to let you do that.